All right, now let's go ahead and look at this Stack Overflow survey, which is again pretty important, right? So Stack Overflow, if you guys don't know about this, so this is a question answer forum where developers used to post, generally post their questions, and it's getting answered by fellow Stack Overflow guys, right? Who's there as an active user there, right? So this is every developer basically knows this is Stack Overflows. Whenever they're stuck for any queries or questions while doing coding, they generally stumble on a Stack Overflow to get it answered, right? And that's pretty famous site which is around developers arena. And don't worry about this, even if you are not from software arena, like it's equally important to have a look around the survey which is done recently by a Stack Overflow. And what it says, like 14% of developers use ChatGPT, and another 26% plan to use it pretty soon, right? So which is nice. And ChatGPT is the most popular AI coding tool, followed by GitHub Copilot. 70% of ChatGPT users say they will continue using the technology in the next year, which is nice. And developers feedback on ChatGPT is like something. ChatGPT is good at generating code, but it can be inaccurate or incomplete, and this is getting I haven't seen so far like inaccurate and incomplete. Many a time it happens like the context was missing and it has not been supplied that much context. But like so with that prompt chaining, you can obviously fix that. Don't worry about this prompt chaining and all other things. We'll definitely going to look into the coming section of prompt engineering, so everything will be covered there, right? So now ChatGPT is pretty useful for brainstorming ideas and generating boilerplate code, of course. So this is why people are using ChatGPT is pretty insanely. ChatGPT can help developers save time and be more productive, and that is the reason developers are turning up to the ChatGPT to make this code accurate, faster, and get the same thing delivered as soon as possible, right? So this is like a pro tool which every developer is like to have. It's not only from developers perspective. Let's say you are from marketing guy or a state agent or from e-commerce industry or from healthcare industry, be it any industry. Let's say you are preparing Excel, you are working on PPT, you are working on some kind of Word file, you are writing some kind of article. Everything it can help you with, like even if you are working on recipes for cooking, right? So it can work with that as well. You can just ask like to create some recipes which is not even existing, right? So that can also do you. It can be certain blend of different varieties of recipes as well. So be it in any field, ChatGPT is for everyone, so don't worry about that. So now additional insights which I would like to provide here is like ChatGPT is more popular among experienced developers. Of course, 16% of developers with 10% of experience use ChatGPT compared to 11% of developers with less than 5 years of experience, because generally experienced guys tend to experiment with this many of the tools which is happening around the internet quite often, and they like to experiment with a new variety of tools, and that's why they stumble on ChatGPT and they like that thing. Whether it's, let's say writing a stories or agile stuffs, putting that on the board, or doing idea storming, or some kind of, let's say, storytelling, or anything like it can be anything like whether you are writing RFP or whatever, right? So it's equally valid for each and every individual, right? And that's why it's pretty famous around senior developers. And ChatGPT is more popular among web developers. 17% of web developers use ChatGPT compared to 12% of mobile developers and 11% of backend developers. And that's the insight basically. ChatGPT insight, that's Stack Overflow insight comes from the developers who are actually active users on a Stack Overflow, and they take the survey quite often. And ChatGPT is more popular among developers in India, North America, and Europe, and it's getting added. Different continents are also coming, and different countries are also getting listed over there. As and when awareness of ChatGPT is happening around the world towards the people, like more people is getting attracted towards its features. The main thing is like people know about ChatGPT, but how to use it, people still don't know, right? So this is where this course is going to give you complete mastery, right? How to get started even if you don't know anything about ChatGPT, right? So this is going to unleash the power of secrets of ChatGPT itself, right? So that's why I say this: unlock the secrets of AI excellence and shape the future, which is the tagline of this course basically.